On May 8, 1945, the world erupted in joyous celebration. The streets were filled with people of all ages, waving flags, singing and dancing. It was a day that many had longed for, a day that seemed almost impossible to reach during the darkest hours of the war. After 6 long years, World War II in Europe had finally come to an end. The conflict had stretched across continents, affecting millions of lives and leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Families were torn apart, cities were reduced to rubble, and the world had been forever changed. This day, forever etched in history as Victory in Europe Day, or Veday, marked the unconditional surrender of Nazi Germany to the Allied forces. The surrender was a culmination of relentless efforts, strategic battles, and the unwavering spirit of the Allied nations. It was a moment of immense relief and jubilation, signalling the end of a conflict that had brought unimaginable suffering and devastation. The joy was palpable as people hugged strangers, shared tears of happiness, and felt a collective weight lift off their shoulders. The news of Germany's surrender spread like wildfire, igniting spontaneous celebrations across the globe. Newspapers quickly printed special editions, and radios buzzed with the historic announcement. In homes, workplaces, and public squares, people gathered to share the moment. In London, crowds thronged Trafalgar Square and Buckingham Palace, eager to share in the collective sense of relief and gratitude. The iconic landmarks became focal points for the celebrations, with people climbing statues and waving flags, their faces lit with joy. Similar scenes unfolded in cities and towns across Europe and beyond, as people poured into the streets to celebrate the hard-won victory. From Paris to Moscow, from New York to Sydney, the world united in a shared moment of triumph and relief. V-Day was not just a celebration of military triumph, it represented the triumph of freedom over tyranny, of hope over despair. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of unity in the face of overwhelming odds. It marked a turning point in human history, ushering in a new era of peace and international cooperation. Nations that had once been enemies began to work together to rebuild and to ensure that such a devastating conflict would never happen again. The echoes of that momentous day still resonate today, reminding us of the fragility of peace and the importance of unity in the face of adversity. Each year, commemorations and memorials serve as a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made and the lessons learned. The legacy of VE Day is complex and multifaceted. It is a day of celebration but also of reflection. It is a time to honor those who fought and those who fell, and to remember the cost of the freedoms we enjoy today. While it marked the end of the war in Europe, it also served as a stark reminder of the immense human cost of conflict. The ruins of war-torn cities and the countless lives lost or forever changed stand as a testament to the horrors of war. Millions had perished in the fighting, and countless more bore the scars of war, physical, emotional, and psychological. The end of the war brought relief, but also the daunting task of healing and rebuilding. The resilience and determination of those who lived through it continue to inspire us today. Though geographically separate from mainland Britain, Northern Ireland played a crucial role in the Allied war effort. Its strategic location made it indispensable for various military operations and logistics. The region's contribution was multifaceted, encompassing naval, air, and land operations that were critical to the success of the Allies. The region became a vital strategic hub, its location proving critical for Atlantic convoys and air defense. The treacherous waters of the Atlantic were a battleground for control of supply routes, and Northern Ireland's ports provided a safe haven for these convoys. The air defense operations conducted from this region were equally crucial, offering protection against enemy aircraft and ensuring the safety of the convoys. Belfast, in particular, was transformed into a bustling centre of shipbuilding and industrial production, churning out warships, aircraft and munitions for the Allied forces. The Harland and Wolff shipyard, already renowned for its shipbuilding prowess, ramped up its efforts to meet the demands of the war. Workers toiled day and night, their efforts contributing significantly to the naval strength of the Allies. The city's factories also produced a wide array of munitions and aircraft, further bolstering the war effort. Northern Ireland also served as a training ground for thousands of Allied troops, its rugged landscape providing an ideal setting for military exercises. The diverse terrain offered a variety of training environments from dense forests to open fields, preparing soldiers for the different conditions they would face in combat. These training exercises were crucial in honing the skills and readiness of the troops before they were deployed to various fronts. Airfields dotted the countryside, hosting squadrons of fighter planes and bombers that played a vital role in the air war against Germany. These airfields were bustling with activity as planes took off and landed, conducting reconnaissance missions, bombing raids, and providing air support to ground troops. The presence of these airfields significantly enhanced the Allies' air capabilities, allowing for more effective and coordinated operations. The Royal Navy, too, established a significant presence in Northern Ireland, using its ports as bases for warships patrolling the North Atlantic. These naval bases were crucial for maintaining control over the Atlantic, ensuring the safe passage of convoys and intercepting enemy vessels. The collaboration between the Royal Navy and the local infrastructure was a testament to the strategic importance of Northern Ireland in the broader war effort. The impact of the war on Northern Ireland's people was profound. The civilian population faced numerous challenges, from rationing and shortages to the constant threat of air raids. Families were often separated as loved ones went off to serve in various capacities, whether in the military or in war-related industries. The emotional toll of these separations was significant, as was the anxiety caused by the ever-present danger of bombings. Families endured years of separation as loved ones served overseas, and the constant threat of air raids cast a long shadow over daily life. Air raid sirens and drills became a regular part of life, with civilians having to be ever prepared to seek shelter at a moment's notice. The construction of air raid shelters and the implementation of blackout measures were vital in protecting the population from the devastating effects of bombings. Yet, amidst the hardship and uncertainty, the people of Northern Ireland displayed remarkable resilience and determination, pulling together to support the war effort and care for those affected by the conflict. Community spirit was strong, with neighbours helping each other and local organisations providing support to those in need. Fundraising events, volunteer efforts and other community activities were common, all aimed at boosting morale and contributing to the war effort. This collective resilience and solidarity were key in helping Northern Ireland navigate the challenges of the war years. 80 years on, the memory of VE Day continues to hold deep significance for the people of Northern Ireland. This day, marking the end of World War II in Europe, is a poignant reminder of the resilience and unity that characterized those challenging times. The celebrations in 1945 were a mix of relief, joy, and solemn remembrance for the lives lost and the sacrifices made. Today, as we look back, we not only honor the past, but also reflect on the lessons learned and the enduring spirit of the people. In 2025, the 80th anniversary of this momentous occasion is being marked with a series of events and commemorations across the region, bringing together people of all ages to pay their respects. From grand ceremonies to intimate gatherings, the spirit of VE Day is alive and well. These events serve as a bridge between generations, connecting the past with the present and ensuring that the stories of bravery and sacrifice are not forgotten. Paying tribute to those who served and remembering the sacrifices made during World War II is at the heart of these commemorations. Veterans, their families, and the wider community come together to honor the courage and dedication of those who fought for freedom. Wreath-laying ceremonies, parades, and memorial services are just some of the ways in which Northern Ireland is showing its gratitude and respect. Belfast City Hall, an iconic landmark that witnessed both the joy of victory and the sorrow of loss during the war years, is once again at the heart of the commemorations. This historic building stands as a testament to the resilience of the city and its people. During the war, it was a focal point for both celebration and mourning, and today it continues to play a central role in the collective memory of VE Day. The building will be bathed in red light, symbolizing the sacrifices made by those who fought for freedom. This powerful visual tribute serves as a reminder of the bloodshed and the ultimate price paid by so many. The red illumination is not just a symbol of sacrifice, but also of the enduring hope and determination that emerged from the darkness of war. A 2-minute silence will be observed at midday, allowing people across Northern Ireland to pause and reflect on the significance of the day. This moment of quiet contemplation is a powerful act of remembrance, providing an opportunity for individuals to honor the memory of those who served and to consider the impact of their sacrifices on our present and future. Beyond the official ceremonies, communities across Northern Ireland are finding their own ways to mark this important anniversary. From street parties to local parades, the spirit of Veday is being celebrated in diverse and meaningful ways. These community-led events highlight the collective effort and shared experiences that define the war years, fostering a sense of unity and continuity. Local history groups are organizing exhibitions and talks, sharing stories of the home front and the experiences of those who served in the armed forces. These educational initiatives provide valuable insights into the personal and collective histories of the war, ensuring that the legacy of Veday is preserved for future generations. Through these efforts, the bravery and resilience of those who lived through the war are brought to life, offering a deeper understanding of the past. Schools are incorporating Veday into their lessons, ensuring that the younger generation understands the significance of this historical event. Through classroom discussions, projects, and activities, students are learning about the impact of World War II and the importance of remembering those who fought for our freedom. This educational focus helps to instill a sense of respect and appreciation for the sacrifices made, fostering a connection between the past and the present. For those who lived through the war years, Veday holds particularly poignant memories. Across Northern Ireland, veterans are sharing their experiences, offering first-hand accounts of what it was like to witness the end of the conflict. Their stories, often filled with a mixture of joy, relief, and sorrow, provide a powerful reminder of the human cost of war and the importance of peace. George Horner, a 98-year-old D-Day veteran from Belfast, vividly recalls the day the war ended. "We were overjoyed," he says, his voice filled with emotion. "We knew it meant we could finally go home, that the fighting was over, but there was also a sense of sadness, remembering those who never made it back." For veterans like George, Veday is not just a historical event, it's a deeply personal experience that has shaped their lives. Their stories serve as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by an entire generation and the importance of preserving their legacy. Public figures across Northern Ireland are also adding their voices to the Veday commemorations, emphasizing the importance of remembrance and the lessons learned from the conflict. Emma Little Pengelly, the Deputy First Minister, acknowledges the mixed emotions that Veday evokes, noting that while it was a day of great celebration, it also marked a time of profound loss for many families. "We remember the over 7,000 men and women from across the island of Ireland who made the ultimate sacrifice during World War II, she said. "Their bravery and dedication will never be forgotten." Curtis Dixon, the mayor of Lisburn, echoes this sentiment, stating that Veday is an opportunity to reflect on the sacrifices made by previous generations and to renew our commitment to peace. As we commemorate the 80th anniversary of Veday, he said, "Let us remember the lessons of the past and work together to build a brighter future for all." These reflections from Northern Ireland's leaders highlight the enduring legacy of Veday and its continued relevance in a world still grappling with conflict and division.